Right here for FIFA 16 Paris Saint-Germain Career Mode Season 2 Part 2. Welcome back, guys. We are back in my bedroom, back next to my computer, and we are continuing with this epic journey with none other than one of the greatest teams in the whole entire world, Paris Saint-Germain. 1 minute. So sorry, where were we? I deeply do apologise. I am just getting off of a bad chesty cough, and unfortunately there's going to be times throughout this video that I am going to cough and I might get a bit phlegmy and I have to spit in the sink, and that's pretty gross, so we don't really want to talk about that. Let's carry on. Recap. We're in Season 2, guys. We're in the summer transfer window, and we made a couple of major signings in the likes of Coutinho. That's just my phone going off, so never mind that. So as you can see in our top deals, we had the likes of Coutinho joining Paris Saint-Germain from Liverpool. We managed to secure him for $46,500,000, along with Trapp as well. We also, biggest transfer of this season is conjured up Benzema from Real Madrid for $77 million. I need to correct myself there, actually. I didn't give Trapp to Liverpool in order to secure Coutinho. I gave Real Madrid Trapp to secure Benzema. Now, as you can also see, we have lost the likes of Cavani, which is really, really sad to see him go. He's a quality player. But I just couldn't refuse an offer like $60 million. And I hope he does well in Arsenal. It'll be very interesting to see whether he does well in the Premier League or not. And then you've got a couple of other latest deals there, but unfortunately we can't go through everything, and we're not going to go through everyday news like we have done previously. I'm really excited about this season, guys. We've got a ton of players come in from pre-contracts, and as you can see, if I go into my sell players section, we have loads and loads of players, 46 to be precise. So a couple of places left to bring in a couple of new players in case we need them. But at the moment, guys, where the squad stands, everything looks fantastic. A little recap. In the pre-season tournament, we got to the finals of the Invitational Cup, and once again facing FC Bayern, and we lost to them again. 2 years in a row in the pre-season tournament, we have lost to the likes of FC Bayern. So hopefully we'll get our revenge at some point in maybe Champions League. Who knows? We did come away from a loss as well against the likes of AS Monaco, our rivals in the Liga 1. So we are not defending our trophy champion trophy this year. So yeah, I guess that sucks, to be honest. And to top it all off, Verratti and Matuidi have been loaned out for the year to them. I know what you're thinking. What on earth were you thinking, Millsy? Why would you give two of your greatest midfielders to your rival team? See, the way I think about it, guys, is I'm loaning them out because there's not enough room for them to be in the squad this season, with all those players coming in from the January pre-season, January pre-contract window. So I signed a hell of a lot of pre-contracts. So, you know, I brought them in, and the whole reason why I've done that is so I could create a little bit of money. So, yeah, that about explains why I had to loan out the likes of Verratti and Matuidi. I didn't sell them because they're quality players. And as you can see, my lucky pen is kind of throwing itself everywhere. But unfortunately, I get a little bit worried, right? So I'm worried that if I turn down AS Monaco, I'm afraid that another squad is just not going to come around to wanting them to join the squad. So I couldn't take that chance, really. So without further ado, though, let's continue getting on with this career mode. I'm so excited, especially being back next to my computer, so I could just have a little wander on there. That's my phone going off, so I'm going to have a look at that. See if I've got a text. No, just a couple of messages on my Gmail. So, I'm going to turn myself around here. Got one from my girlfriend about Right, bear with me one moment, guys. There we go. Just respond to my girlfriend. Not that you need to know about that. Alright, where were we? Right, so basically that about does it. So, in this episode, guys, I think we're going to try and get through the summer transfer window. I don't want to make these broadcasts like 3 hours long like it was in the previous episode. The whole reason for that being 3 hours long was because I'm on my half-term holidays now, and I could do as much recording as I want. The girlfriend is working. I'm at home on my own, so I could do a lot of gain time. So, yeah, without further ado, guys, let's continue. But now we need to make a bit of a decision now. I thought David De Gea was going to do a little bit better in the Trophy Champion. But I'm not going to hate on my players just yet. I'm going to give them a go. You know, I think it's just the beginning of the season, so let's see how well they do. I don't think just one match I should just decide there and then, right, these guys are crap, so let's change the team around. We're going to stick to a 4-2-4. I think that's going to do a lot better than it did last season when I was doing a 4-3-3. So I want to have a more attacking approach. I don't want Ibrahimovic to be up forward on his own, as he is 34 years old now, and I don't think... Please don't mind the sound of texting in the background. That's just my partner trying to talk to me. Just ignore that. But Ibrahimovic is getting old now, so I want someone to support him up front. So I thought Benzema was a great candidate, and believe me, we tried to sign... we had loads of candidates to see who could replace the likes of Cavani. We went for Suarez, we went for Messi, we went for Ronaldo, we went for Aubameyang, we went for even Griezmann. And Benzema, I think, was the best bet, the best fit into the squad. So, I think that is probably our best chance, guys, in making this squad as strong as possible. So, bear with me one moment. I am your average guy who does have his own life, so I might just stop for a little bit and having to answer some emails and so on and so forth. Alright, so cool. Let's do... let's do 26th. Let's do 26th. That sounds awesome. Facebook. Friend. Message. 26th March. Sound cool. 26th of March. Sound cool. Boom. Awesome. Okay. Right. Where were we? And look at there, we've got a spectator. So how you doing, mate? I am Milsisaurus. This is FIFA 16 Paris Saint-Germain Career Mode. Season 2, Part 2. So I hope you enjoy the video. Kick back, get your feet up, grab yourself some popcorn, get yourself a drink. This might be a lengthy episode. I'd say about half an hour episode, then I upload it onto my YouTube channel. I am not doing YouTube as a full-time job. I'm just doing this for my own personal enjoyment, so please don't think I'm taking this too seriously. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm just getting off of a cold, so I might sound a little bit off at times. I might sneeze, I might cough. I might have to go and do some business to do with phlegm, but I'm sure you don't want to hear that at all. That's completely gross. But yeah, moving on. I think we should just get started, guys. I've been blabbering on for 10 minutes and I'm kind of getting bored. So I think we should get some gameplay done. Now, what is it I wanted to do? My objective for this summer transfer is to try and sell all these players that are on the transfer list, as well as loan out these players. There's a lot of players to be sold and loaned out of. Now, I don't really know if I'm going to be able to do it for all of them, so I can only hope that I'm able to. It may not happen. It may happen. I don't know, guys. But I'm just going to have to go with it, to be honest. So we're going into the 1st of August. We do have a couple of games this month. We start the Liga 1 and we kick it off with Olympique Lyonnais, one of our rivals from last season. We did have a couple of clashes with them and it was not pretty. We also take on the likes of Toulouse in an away game. We've got Lille as well, and finally ending the summer transfer window, we go up against Stade Rennais. So loads of action. Please stay tuned, and I'm hoping it's going to be one hell of an episode. We have an email and it says an injury occurred in training. Unfortunately, Naldo suffered a sprained knee. The initial assessment from our medical department is that he will be out for about 4 weeks. That's not very good news. We don't want Naldo hurting himself, and unfortunately someone's going to have to get promoted up. Well, not unfortunately, but more fortunately for them, someone's going to have to be promoted up into the first squad to take Naldo's place. That kind of sucks that he hurt himself for 4 weeks. He's going to be out for the month. So it looks like I'm going to just have to go with it. Okay. Jesus, so I don't have to check my phone. La 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 la. Okay. Awesome. Oh, copy that. Yep, just checking my emails, guys. Please bear with me. Opposed to... No. What the hell? Oh, come on, man. Copy. Where's paste? There we go. Voila. Done. Right. So sorry, guys. I know I'm being a bit boring at the moment. But now you've got my undivided attention. Well, you probably don't. Because I do have my own life, so you're just going to have to deal with it. So I might have to check my emails every so often, as well as stuff on my computer in case I need to. I am one good-looking dude. Alright, moving on. So, 1st of August, moving on into the 2nd of August, with Lyonnais coming up around the corner. We've got another email, and it is a transfer offer for the likes of Lucas. Why are you giving me transfer offers for players that I don't want to sell? It's ridiculous. But it's nice to know that Lucas is now okay form and content morale. Valencia are offering me $41 million. That is a very, very lovely offer. Now, the answer to that is simple. I'm going to have a look at the right wingers on my website that I use. It's not mine, of course. It's known as Futhead, and it's very useful for when you want to get some details based on FIFA 16 players, sorry. So I just need to go on positions, and I wish I could show this on the screen, but unfortunately I can't. I don't have the right equipment. Right forwards, right wings, right midfields. I can see all of them there. That is probably another email. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome. Okay. Right. Okay, who's got the most potential? Blah, 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 blah. Right, the big question really for Lucas is if we were to sell him, we could bring in the likes of Robben or Gareth Bale, or even try and sign the likes of Lionel Messi. Now, see, I'm a little bit like Simpsy, you know, the famous YouTuber. I never turn down a deal. I like to put in a counter offer and see if I can get make a profit on these players. I really like Lucas. I really want him to stay into the team, but I'm not going to say no to an offer such as this. So I said 75 before. That might be a little bit cheeky. So how about $50 million? $50 million and you can have him. I think that's a real good offer, to be honest. And if I sell Lucas, then I could bring in the likes of Gareth Bale or even try and attempt to sign Messi. I don't think the Messi situation is going to happen, guys, but Gareth Bale or even Robben. Robben's kind of old, but I think he would be a valuable asset to the team. And it might crumble FC Bayern's efforts to be very successful. So that's yet another deal for Lucas. He's a popular choice in this transfer, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for him. Is Valencia going to go for it, though? That's the big question. Why am I not getting any deals? This is ridiculous. I'm starting to panic, guys. There we go, another email. We've got a final scout report on Bayern 75. I've forgotten why we were trying to look at him. I think one of my subscribers suggested that we should recommend bringing him into the squad. He looks like a decent player, but he's only second squad material. We've got no room for any more players, to be honest, guys. Obviously, if we sell players from our squads, we'll obviously add them in. First game of the Liga is coming up, guys. I'm really excited. No. No emails. And here it is. The first game of the Liga 1 is our home game against Olympique Lyonnais. This game's very important, guys. It's to give us that jump start into the beginning of the season. Now, Valencia have come back to us and they said, we have reviewed your asking price for Lucas, but that is unfortunately more than we are willing to spend at this moment. We have submitted a new offer. You haven't submitted a new offer. You've only submitted the same offer you've given me previous. So if that be the case, I'm just going to counter offer with 50 million. It's that simple. You either raise your price and then I will lower mine. But if you're not going to raise your price, then I'm not going to lower mine. It's that simple. Get that through your thick skull, Valencia. Lucas is a very good player. I don't want to sell him, but not to the point where I won't turn down a really big offer. So we got our first game of the Liga, guys. First game of the Liga. I think people are well rested. And as you can see, my first four up front, we've got Lavezzi on left wing, Lucas on right wing, Ibrahimovic and Benzema in the striking positions. Now, can Lucas play in his 100%? Because he's got, obviously, Valencia on his mind. So his morale might be a little bit shaky at the moment. In midfield, we've got Coutinho and Di Maria. I think these two are going to make a pretty impressive pair. Now, Naldo has got a sprained knee at the moment. So the big question is, who is going to fill in his shoes for the first game of the Liga? Do I put Aga there or do I put Cáceres there? Do I put N'Kalu there or do I put Alex there? Now, Alex and N'Kalu are not exactly into the squad. I plan to loan them out and sell them off in January. So I would like to have Cáceres or Aga in either of those positions. So maybe Aga could go there. You know, I think Luke would be very happy with that decision being made. Him to be promoted in the first game of the Liga, wow, he should be stoked right now. Absolutely stoked. So with Aga not on the bench as my defender, then now though it's going to have to come off and we're going to have to put the likes of Cáceres in there on the bench. So Oh, there we go. How's it going, Jesper? One of my subscribers signed Douglas Costa. You mean Diego Costa? Or is there an actual player known as Douglas? Well, Jesper, never mind for that out at the moment, mate. How you doing? I hope you're doing all right. Grab some popcorn, mate. Chill out. Get your feet up. It's going to be a pretty epic episode, I hope. Now, so we do have, like I said, we do have a bit of a situation. Naldo has sprained his knee. He's out for 4 weeks. So we've got one of our first squad defenders not available. Caceres has to be on the bench, and Aga has to fill in Naldo's shoes. Let's hope he's up to the task. Silva is my captain, and I think he always will be in the squad until he retires. We're going to go with the default instructions again. I am hoping we come out with a win. If we don't, I really need to rethink my strategy in this squad. I don't think I'm going to sign any new players, guys. I think that about does it. The only reason why I would sign a new player is if I sell one of my current players. So without further ado, guys, we are going to simulate the simulation process. We're going to get straight in there. I'm pretty happy with this first squad. Let's hope we come out on top. Fingers crossed. And here we go. There we go, guys. First win of the league. Of the season, sorry, in the Liga 1. We beat our rivals Olympique Lyonnais. I'm feeling happy. Coutinho comes out with his debut goal. Ibrahimovic scores one as well. We get 2 yellow cards in Aga and Di Maria. 3 substitutions. Lavezzi comes off for, we don't know who, for the likes of Ongenda. So Ongenda gets his debut game time for the club. I wouldn't call it his debut. He played last year, but this is him debuting as a second squad member of the team. You know, he's an official member now, as he's he's eligible to be part of the squad because of his overall rating. Now he came on for Lavezzi. Who else came on? Now Ibrahimovic didn't get subbed off. It was Lucas that got subbed off. Lucas got subbed off, and Feg Owley got brought on his debut, which is nice to see him getting some game time. And Agars unfortunately got injured, so he had to come off for the likes of Caceres. So that's very accurate substitutions. I'm very happy with that. It's a very good 3-point win. We got an email, so let's hope he's not permanently injured. Daniel Aga has suffered a head cut and will be out for 1 day. That's fine. I'm happy with that. There's no game the next day, so that's cool. And unfortunately, we've got no major news at the moment, I don't think. Yeah, those are top deals, all related to PSG. Latest deals you can see right there. And we are going to move on, guys, down the calendar ever so slowly. We've still got loads of players to loan out, loads of players to sell. What are Toy favourite team? What is my favourite team? If that's what you're asking, what my favourite team is, it's Manchester United. I'm not born and raised. I've been supporting Manchester United ever since Wayne Rooney joined the club. He's my favourite player. I love Manchester United. I love what they represent. You know, I just think they're a really good club. At the moment, they're not playing their best in the season. I'm quite gutted about that. To be honest, if it was up to me and I was a member of the board of directors, I would sack Louis van Gaal. I honestly thought he was a great match for Manchester United. He has made some great decisions. He did get us into Champions League the first season he was hired. But this season, he's not doing too well. I think some of the decisions he's made is making the squad really sloppy. So I would like a new manager to bring some new flavour into the squad. But yeah, enough about real-time football. We're going to move on and go into the 9th of August. Got an email. So a transfer offer for Bambok. Thank goodness. FC Metz wants to offer me $800,000 for the likes of Bambok. I'm not going to try and make a profit on him. My objective right now is to get rid of these players for as quickly as possible. So if someone offers me a little bit less money than they're worth, I'm going to take it, especially for the likes of Bambok. Moving on. We are in the 10th of August now. Let's hope we've got a couple of emails. We certainly do. We reviewed your asking price for $50 million for Lucas and have decided to match it and go ahead with the deal. Oh my God, guys, another major signing. Valencia have gone ahead with the deal. Will Lucas accept their contract? Guys, this is big news. We need to plan ahead now. So Jesper is playing a Manchester United career mode now. Jesper, have you got your own YouTube account? If you do, you know, give us a link. Send us a link, and I want to subscribe to you, mate. What is your YouTube channel? Let me subscribe and check your Manchester United career mode out. If you are have a YouTube channel at the moment. If not, that's cool. That's absolutely fine. I'll be more than happy to know what you've been doing, because I am going to plan on doing a Manchester United career mode, simming only, just like the PSG one. So I'll be interested in doing that for the future. A schedule has been changed with Troyes, I believe. But please, can you excuse me? I do need to go and blow my nose. It's feeling a little bit blocked. So I know you didn't want to hear that, but yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm back. So sorry. Alright. Now, last couple of minutes of this episode. So what are we going to do? Did I have any emails? No. So, calendar. 11th of August. I think Jesper left us. So, he might have wanted to continue with his Manchester United career mode. We've got no more emails. We do have a game in Toulouse coming up. Still no emails. Guys, I'm getting nervous, you know. I am getting really nervous because we're not getting enough offers from clubs. Transfer talks have been broken down. Talks between Lucas and Valencia have broken down because they could not agree on wages. So it looks like we are not getting rid of Lucas after all, guys. Part of me doesn't feel bummed out about that. I'm actually quite happy about that because I did want Lucas to stay on. So here we go. We've got our next game. Oh, excuse me, in Toulouse. I might have to check this email out. And there you go. Bambok has left for FC Metz. I salute you, fella. You didn't really do me proud because I never played you once. I had no interest in playing you. That sounds a bit harsh, but guys, I'm going to leave it there. I think that's going to be my second episode of Season 2. Thank you very much for watching. I've been your boy, Millsysaurus. This is FIFA 16, Paris Saint-Germain Career Mode, Season 2, Episode 2. Stay tuned for the next episode, and I can't wait to see you the next time. Goodbye. Peace!